When Hood Trophy Bino said, "I got receipts," nobody expected him to mean DNA results. What dropped next wasn't just tea, it was a genetic explosion that ripped through Blueface's family like a Category 5 hurricane of chaos. Picture it. A rapper with receipts, a mama on live screaming through mascara tears, and the internet turning into a courtroom with memes as evidence. This makes the Kardashians look like a book club. Bino went online calm as a monk with a mission. He dropped the kind of DNA bomb that doesn't just end family dinners. It cancels bloodlines. Within minutes, Karlissa was melting down in real time, screaming, "This can't be true!" While Blueface tried to pretend he didn't see it. But the receipts were everywhere. Twitter exploded. TikTok edits hit like wildfire. Even TMZ couldn't type fast enough. The revelation didn't just shake Blueface's image, it shattered it. Because if what Bino leaked is real, this isn't just family drama. This is betrayal on biblical levels, served with extra toxicity and a side of motherly meltdown. So buckle up, because this DNA leak isn't just a scandal. It's a family apocalypse, and every lie that held them together just got exposed. The internet was quiet for about 3 minutes before the storm hit. One moment, Hood Trophy Bino was just another rapper doing interviews and studio sessions. The next, he was holding the entire Blueface family hostage with one post. It started with a simple caption: "DNA, don't lie." No emojis, no hashtags, just those 3 words that detonated an entire bloodline. Within minutes, the post hit every gossip page in existence. Blueface fans were confused, Karlissa was triggered, and the world collectively reached for popcorn. Everyone wanted to know what Bino meant. Was he talking about Blueface's alleged secret kid? Was it another one of Karlissa's soap opera-level family feuds? The answers came fast and messy, because right after that cryptic post, Bino went live and said the words that made the internet freeze. The results came back, and y'all been lied to for years. That line alone was enough to melt TikTok's servers. Viewers swarmed the live like it was the Super Bowl of family scandals. Bino didn't scream, didn't exaggerate. He just talked like a man who'd been holding in a nuclear secret. "They told me I wasn't family. But the DNA says otherwise," he said, smirking like the calm before a thunderstorm. Within an hour, screenshots flooded the internet. Images of alleged DNA documents with partial names, blurred barcodes, and enough controversy to fuel a 10-episode docuseries. Karlissa was the first to react, and when she did, she came unhinged. "This is fake. Ain't no DNA test in the world proving that mess." She screamed on live, pacing like a woman ready to call Jesus for tech support. The meltdown was pure Karlissa, dramatic, loud, and impossible to ignore. She dragged everyone, Bino, Blueface, Chrisian, and even random fans in her comments. "Y'all always believe in these clout chasers. Bino just mad cause Blueface stopped feeding him." But her voice cracked, her eyes watered, and people could tell. This time it hit different. The truth wasn't just gossip. It was personal. Bino's live kept circulating, and fans began connecting dots. He had receipts, screenshots, and timelines. He showed old photos with the family, hinted at private conversations, and dropped cryptic lines like, "Funny how y'all called me the outsider." Suddenly, what started as petty drama turned into a possible paternity crisis. And in Blueface's world, nothing hits harder than a question of who's really family. Blueface, as usual, played it cool. Too cool. He posted a story with the caption, "Can't argue with folks who want clout." But silence wasn't protection this time. The fans weren't buying it. Comment sections turned into investigations. If it's fake, show your receipts. Bino sound too calm to be lying. Karlissa always melts down when someone tells the truth. The theories were wild, and the internet had already chosen sides before the truth even landed. Karlissa, meanwhile, went on her second live in less than an hour. This time from her car, she screamed that the whole thing was a setup. "Ain't no DNA test without my signature? They forged it," she yelled, slamming her steering wheel mid-rant. But the viewers weren't convinced. Her rage sounded like fear, and fear always trends. The memes came fast and ruthless. One showed Bino holding a DNA folder like it was the Infinity Gauntlet. Another had Karlissa yelling with the caption, "DNA results loading." Twitter renamed her Karlissa Maury Saffold. And in record time, Bino DNA trended higher than Blueface's music ever had. The scandal became a circus, and for once, Blueface wasn't the ringmaster. Then came the twist nobody expected. A mysterious account claiming to be connected to the testing center dropped a blurry screenshot of what looked like the actual document. The name B. Saffold was visible, along with a percentage that screamed paternity. The internet lost its collective mind. Some said it was real, others called it fake. But one thing was clear, the drama had reached nuclear level. Karlissa's next live was pure chaos. She sobbed, prayed, cursed, and accused everyone of betrayal. "He ain't family, he just trying to ruin my name," she shouted. But deep down, people sensed it. She wasn't just fighting lies. She was fighting a truth that she didn't want to face. Every influencer, blogger, and gossip channel latched onto the story like sharks. YouTubers released breakdown videos titled "The Bino DNA Scandal Explained" and "Karlissa's Emotional Collapse." What Blueface? Won't tell you. TikTokers posted reenactments with dramatic background music and fake DNA envelopes. The saga had evolved into a full-blown cultural event. Meanwhile, Bino stayed quiet, which only made things worse. No rants, no arguments, no interviews. Just a few cryptic posts. Truth hurts, but it heals. And blood don't always mean family. Fans turned him into the reluctant hero of the story. Memes called him the DNA Avenger. Even people who'd never heard of him before were suddenly calling him the realest in the game. And while Blueface tried to shrug it off, his silence spoke volumes. For years, his public image was built on chaos, confidence, and control. But this time, control was slipping. The scandal wasn't about music, money, or relationships. It was about identity. The kind of truth you can't laugh off, can't meme away, can't rap around. Karlissa's meltdown became the internet's new obsession. Every clip, every tear, every scream turned into content. Some said it was karma. Others said it was collapse. But everyone agreed, this family had officially crossed the point of no return. And as the dust settled from the first round of chaos, one question still echoed louder than anything else. If the DNA doesn't lie, what else in the Blueface family story has been fake all along? By the next morning, the internet wasn't talking about music, money, or fame. It was talking about bloodlines. Every platform became a courtroom, and Hood Trophy Bino was suddenly the star witness in the biggest family scandal hip-hop had seen in years. The man had managed to do what no rapper, blogger, or hater ever could. He cracked the Blueface dynasty right down the middle. The receipts didn't slow down. Bino dropped another post with a caption that read, "Truth always comes out even when mama tries to bury it." That one sentence sent Karlissa spiraling into her next breakdown. She went live again, wearing sunglasses indoors, swearing on everything sacred that Bino was lying. "He's obsessed with us. He jealous of Blueface. He been trying to get in our family for years," she yelled, voice trembling like the Wi-Fi. But the louder she got, the less people believed her. The internet's reaction was brutal. "If Bino lying, why she crying?" one comment said. Another joked, "Karlissa arguing with genetics again." Memes were flying faster than Karlissa's mood swings. Somebody edited her live into a Maury Povich episode titled "The DNA Results Are In." Another posted a fake Netflix cover called "Keeping Up with the Saffolds." It was digital chaos disguised as entertainment, and the world was eating it up. Blueface finally broke his silence. Not with an apology, not with proof, but with pure deflection. He posted a shirtless video from his house saying, "Y'all love drama more than music." Fans dragged him instantly. "Bro, your family in genetic warfare and you flexing your abs?" One comment read. Another said, "We don't want bars, we want birth certificates." The replies were ruthless, but Blueface just smirked. Meanwhile, Bino's followers skyrocketed. Overnight, his Instagram jumped by hundreds of thousands. He became the people's whistleblower, the calm, collected outsider who exposed the royal mess inside the Blueface family castle. He wasn't screaming. He wasn't ranting. He was just posting small, surgical jabs that cut deeper than any insult. Family ain't who claim you, it's who stand by you. Silence don't mean peace, it means guilt. Each line hit like a lyrical sniper shot. Karlissa couldn't take it. Her next live was an emotional roller coaster. She went from sobbing to shouting to preaching in the same sentence. "God don't make mistakes. That test fake. They trying to destroy my legacy." But the chat wasn't on her side anymore. Even her loyal fans were dropping comments like, "Mama, calm down, and if it's fake, prove it." Every denial she made only gave the scandal more oxygen. Blueface's baby mamas joined the circus too. Jade and Alexis posted a shady tweet that said, "Some secrets don't stay buried forever." Chrissy and Rock liked it within seconds. That one move sent fans into a frenzy. Did she just confirm it? Is she talking about the DNA leak? The conspiracy theories multiplied like gremlins after midnight. Conspiracy theories multiplied like gremlins after midnight. Even celebrities started chiming in. Lil Duval tweeted, "That Blueface family drama got more twists than a Tyler Perry movie." Cardi B commented under a blog post with a popcorn emoji. Boosie went live saying, "If DNA involved, I ain't touching that story with a prayer cloth." The whole entertainment world was tuned in like it was pay-per-view. Then, Bino posted something that blew the story into orbit, a screenshot of a message allegedly from someone close to Karlissa. It said, "She knew about the results weeks ago. She just didn't want the public to find out." That single message flipped everything upside down. The victim mama narrative shattered instantly. Fans realized Karlissa might not have been blindsided. She might have been hiding. Karlissa's meltdown hit critical mass. She screamed on live that the messages were fake, accused blogs of doctoring evidence, and claimed spiritual warfare was at play. "Y'all don't know what it's like to have the devil using your own bloodline against you," she cried. But the internet was merciless. Comments poured in like a flood. "Girl, the devil didn't send the DNA lab. This ain't spiritual warfare, it's science." Her words only deepened the drama, turning her breakdown into digital theater. Behind the scenes, Blueface was said to be furious, not because of the DNA results, but because the scandal was outshining his music. Insiders claimed he told friends, "This family stuff killing my streams," which only proved what everyone already suspected. For Blueface, everything's business, even betrayal. Bino, on the other hand, stayed strategic. He didn't drop another live, didn't argue, didn't even celebrate. He let the silence speak while the internet did his work for him. His calmness became his weapon. It made him look like the truth teller surrounded by liars. Even people who didn't like him respected how he handled it. News outlets started running think pieces. The Blueface bloodline scandal, when clout meets kinship. DNA drama and the rise of internet confession culture. Suddenly, Bino wasn't just a rapper. He was a headline, a symbol of truth in the chaos. Blogs couldn't get enough of him. Interviews poured in. Reaction channels made hour-long breakdowns dissecting his every post. But while Bino's star rose, Karlissa's reputation crumbled. She'd built her entire identity as the fierce, outspoken matriarch of the Blueface brand. Now she looked like the matriarch of denial. Fans stopped laughing and started pitying her. The meltdown that once made her meme-worthy now made her tragic. By day 3, the narrative had shifted completely. What started as a DNA bombshell had evolved into a full-blown reckoning. People weren't just asking if Bino was telling the truth, they were asking what else the Blueface family had been hiding. The internet had tasted blood, and it wanted more. That's when an old clip resurfaced from months ago. Karlissa shouting on live that somebody in the family ain't who they say they are. Back then, people thought she was just ranting. Now it looked like foreshadowing. She knew. Fans screamed across platforms. She slipped and didn't even realize it. The timeline was eating itself alive. At this point, the story wasn't just trending, it was mutating. Each hour brought new angles, fake DMs, edited screenshots, and wild theories. But under all the noise, one truth remained. The Blueface brand was bleeding credibility, and Karlissa's meltdown had only made the wound deeper. The more she fought it, the bigger it got. The internet had decided Bino was the whistleblower, Karlissa was the denier, and Blueface was the silent villain who let the whole thing burn. And somewhere deep down, every fan watching knew one thing for sure. This wasn't over. The family drama had just unlocked its next, uglier chapter. The part where loyalty dies and secrets finally come home. By the end of the week, the Blueface empire looked less like a rap dynasty and more like a collapsing soap opera filmed in real time. Every post, every comment, every half-baked statement turned into fuel for the fire. The story had transcended gossip. It had become digital history. This wasn't just another messy leave. It was the moment when the internet realized that the Blueface family didn't need a record label anymore. They needed a therapist, a publicist, and probably a priest. Karlissa tried to spin the narrative again, claiming she was set up. She said the DNA results were tampered with, that someone hacked her family, that the devil was targeting her bloodline. But nobody was buying it. Every time she went live, the comments roasted her like Sunday dinner. "Lady, even the devil tired of y'all drama. You fighting science with conspiracy. Stop yelling at the Wi-Fi and call Maury." Her every meltdown was now a meme template. Bino, meanwhile, didn't say a single word. He posted one black screen on his story with the words, "Truth needs no defense." That quiet confidence hit harder than Karlissa's entire rant catalog. Fans started calling him the DNA prophet. Every influencer from Hollywood Unlocked to Say Cheese reposted him with captions like, "I'm madas gain sin men by Ruxnaita Miatsvek forstare Chromie." Bino said what he said. He didn't even need to drop music. He was trending off raw truth alone. Blueface's silence was no longer cool. It was cowardly. Even his loyal fans started turning on him. You talk about everything else but your own blood? You got more opinions on your ex than your DNA. The more he ignored it, the more guilty he looked. For someone who built a career on attention, he'd suddenly learned to vanish at the worst possible time. Then came the ultimate twist. Screenshots began circulating of an alleged group chat involving several of Blueface's old associates. One message read, "They knew Bino was telling the truth. They just didn't want the internet to find out." Whether real or fake, the damage was instant. The idea that Blueface and Karlissa might have hidden the truth made the entire situation radioactive. Within hours, Terpop Blueface Lied was trending across X, TikTok, and YouTube simultaneously. Even the rap community started weighing in. Charlemagne the God called the situation a masterclass in family dysfunction. 50 Cent joked online, "DNA drama sells more than mixtapes these days." It was comedy for everyone else, but career poison for Blueface. His entire image, built on confidence and control, had crumbled into chaos and confusion. Karlissa hit her lowest point on a late-night live that had more tears than words. "Everybody against me," she cried. "My own son won't stand up for his mama. I'm out here fighting demons and bloggers." The chat wasn't sympathetic. People spammed clown emojis and laughing faces. That live became her digital downfall, the moment the internet collectively decided to stop taking her seriously. Bino, however, used her collapse as a masterstroke. The next morning, he went live for the first time since the scandal broke. Calm, steady, and precise, he said, "I didn't do this to hurt nobody. I did it because truth been buried too long." Then he added one more line that broke the internet in half. And Blueface knew the whole time. That sentence alone detonated every gossip page for 48 straight hours. Karlissa went silent after that. No rants, no tears, no lives, nothing. For the first time, the woman who could outscream a megaphone disappeared from social media completely. Fans started speculating, was she embarrassed? Planning revenge? Or finally accepting defeat? The mystery only amplified the drama. Blueface tried to do damage control by posting a motivational quote, "Sometimes silence is peace." But the comments section wasn't having it. "Silence ain't peace, it's guilt. You ain't Gandhi? Bro, you dodging DNA. Go talk to your mama before you post quotes." Every attempt to distract failed spectacularly. As days passed, Bino became the accidental hero. He wasn't preaching, just living in quiet vindication. Even blogs that once mocked him now called him the realest in the room. People started digging up old clips where Karlissa dismissed him, where Blueface shaded him, and each one now looked like evidence of manipulation. The court of public opinion had reached a unanimous verdict. Bino had been right all along. The family's brand was in ashes. Endorsements started backing away. Event promoters reportedly reconsidered bookings. Even Blueface's fans admitted that the DNA bombshell had changed how they saw him forever. The rapper who once bragged about loyalty now looked like a man who'd built fame on fractured truth. But the craziest part? This scandal didn't destroy Bino. It elevated him. His name was everywhere. His follower count skyrocketed. His upcoming single teaser broke 1 million views overnight. The caption read, "They tried to bury me, but forgot I'm proof." It was poetic, cutting, and ironic. He'd turned a family feud into a career resurrection. Karlissa's silence eventually broke in a short, shaky video weeks later. Her tone was softer, her energy drained. "Y'all got what y'all wanted," she said. "I just hope y'all happy. No screaming, no blaming, just defeat." That clip went viral too, but this time, the internet didn't laugh. It sighed. Even her harshest critics admitted she looked broken. The scandal had taken her fire, her fame, and her peace. As for Blueface, he moved on like nothing happened, posting gym videos, promoting music, pretending the internet hadn't just dismantled his image. But every comment section followed him like a ghost. No matter what he posted, the top reply was always the same. DNA, don't lie. The Blueface saga had officially become folklore. Future gossip pages would talk about it the way people talk about legendary feuds, except this one wasn't about beef or betrayal. It was about the truth crawling out from under the glitter. The kind of truth that no PR statement or viral post could bury again. No PR statement or viral post could bury again. In the end, the DNA didn't just expose a secret, it exposed an entire empire built on denial. And while the world kept scrolling, one thing stayed clear. Hood Trophy Bino walked away with the truth, Karlissa walked away with regret, and Blueface walked away with silence. But if there's one thing we know about this family, it's that silence never lasts long. In the Blueface universe, peace is just the pause before the next explosion. And just like that, the Blueface bloodline got cracked open like a reality show finale no one saw coming. Bino didn't just drop a DNA test, he dropped the truth bomb of the decade. Karlissa's meltdown turned into performance art, Blueface's silence became an admission, and the internet? Oh, the internet crowned itself judge, jury, and meme maker. This wasn't just gossip, it was genetic warfare streamed in 4K. If this saga didn't make your jaw hit the floor, you might want to check your pulse, because this was straight up digital drama perfection. The lies, the receipts, the public, tears, it's giving Maury, it's giving Zeus Network, it's giving generational chaos served extra crispy. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Bino the truth teller the family tried to silence, or did he just master the art of viral revenge? Was Karlissa a victim of exposure, or the architect of her own downfall? And where does Blueface even go from here? Therapy or tour? Don't just scroll. Smash that like button like it owes you a paternity test, hit subscribe so you never miss the next meltdown, and ring that bell like Karlissa ringing up her Wi-Fi technician mid-live. Because here at Scandal Spark, we don't chase gossip. We ignite it. Every secret, every scream, every shady DNA test finds a home right here. Stay tuned, stay savage, and remember, in the world of fame, truth doesn't hurt, it goes viral. This is Scandal Spark, where chaos trends, lies collapse, and bloodlines break the internet.